Member for Coogee has the floor.
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, my question is to the Premier. Can the Premier please update the House on steps the government is taking to prevent hate speech in New South Wales?
I call the Premier.
Thank you, Mr Speaker, and I thank the member for Coogee for her question. As the Minister for Police has said, New South Wales was confronted with a demonstration that was divisive, bigoted, racist and anti-Semitic on the weekend. There's no doubt about that. There's no place for it in our modern community. It's designed to wrench our community and tear one Australian from another. It's also a group that's highly almost targeting young people to join this horrific fascist, racist, Nazi movement, and it needs to be confronted. It needs to be confronted by the Parliament, by the New South Wales Police and by civic society as well, Mr Speaker. And I want to commend all members of Parliament that have stood up in the last 48, 72 hours condemning this type of disgusting behaviour. In particular, can I note the member for Vaucluse and the member for Wentworth who did it at considerable personal cost. Mr Speaker, I want to make it clear that the government has already taken steps to directly confront hate speech in our community. Members would be aware that a new offence was introduced into the Parliament for intentionally inciting racial hatred under the Crimes Act with a maximum penalty of 2 years imprisonment. A new offence, Section 93ZA of the Crimes Act, directed at the display of a Nazi symbol on or near a synagogue, 2 years imprisonment. Mr Speaker, the expansion of the aggravating circumstances that apply on sentences where an offence is motivated by hatred or prejudice. And Mr Speaker, changes to the Graffiti Control Act to create an aggravated offence when graffiti is placed next to or on a place of worship. I'm of course referring in particular to the swastika on New South Wales synagogues. Mr Speaker, the government is also exploring including Nazi behaviour and speech alongside Nazi symbols to ensure that there's no ambiguity about this horrifying behaviour in New South Wales and no suggestion that launching a fascist protest on New South Wales streets will be tolerated. In addition to that, Mr Speaker, we're looking at the Summary Offences Act to ensure that there's no ambiguity that the agreement to a Form 1 does not accept in any way exemptions from hate speech laws passed by this government, Mr Speaker. And I can inform the House that we are also, the Attorney will soon outline fresh legislation that will allow police to move on groups harassing, blocking, intimidating people from entering a place of worship. And Mr Speaker, lastly, in terms of directly confronting this scourge on New South Wales streets, the government will also...
Yes, Premier. Member for Coogee? Yes, an additional 2 minutes is granted, Premier.
The government will also attempt to remove the 3-year sunset clause imposed by the opposition and the Greens in the New South Wales Legislative Council in relation to 93ZAA. Mr Speaker, the sunset clause will extinguish hate speech laws in relation to anti-Semitism and racism in New South Wales. And can I just tell you, does anyone believe that anti-Semitism will stop in 2.5 years' time? This sunset clause should never have been included in the bill, and we're going to attempt to remove it, and we're hoping for this time...
Member for Hawkesbury, you're on a call.
Mr Speaker, we also need to address directly the assertion that anti-Semitism is a hoax, that the Dural Caravan plot, the so-called Dural Caravan plot, was a hoax. Mr Speaker, it emboldens extremists, and they use that rhetoric to justify their appalling, obnoxious behaviour on Macquarie Street. Mr Speaker, this is going to require all of us confronting this kind of bigotry on New South Wales streets. We will be asking for the House's bipartisan, multi-partisan support in order to send a clear and unambiguous message that Nazis are not welcome in New South Wales.
Member for Bathurst.